lots of guns, so yes.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh yeah.
Well,
And we're
ready
live,
to
but
go.
What game mode are you on?
yes, close you.
Trying to save the SG4.
On geometry dash. To geometry trash we go.
Yes.
Oh.
I barely have any time left, so I might not even be able to finish this game now.
Which game mode? Which map I'm at? I haven't tried this. Hang on, give me a minute. Where is it? I'll try this one. Oh, this one's fancy. Oh, I like the music. Oh shit, this just got fast. Oh, what am I doing?
Yeah, by the way, like, I'm doing it on the server, but not like Checktown or any other server. So on this rank and like that.
Oh, that's hard. It speeds you up. I think I got this. And then...
What does boar mean?
Alright, I can't jump there. Okay, I got it.
One, because it's swine. The ranks go piglet, boar, and hog wild.
Oh, what the hell? That's hard to tell.
Like the parkour. I completed it once. Only once.
What the heck? I don't get it. I'm streaming if anyone wants to see. It's up to you guys. I ain't forcing you. You watch me play confusing geometry dash. What? Oh no, where? I don't get it. Do you like just not jump there? Let me try that.
Wait, is there any limit
I don't
on...
get it. How does one work this?
Dude, you're invincible for the first 20 seconds or so.
Well, I just wasted a couple bullets then.
Oh, I don't get it. You have to jump at just the right time, I guess.
Is he lagging too bad, or is he just on a different server?
No, I don't know.
Me?
No.
I'm fine. If you're talking to me.
Oh, I was supposed to jump there. Okay.
I'm just trying to find somebody.
To love?
I messed up.
Yes. I've been looking for that for like 4 million years now.
Yeah, let me
you know?
try this. Oh, come on, I clicked there. Alright, just...
Nice, I'm already dead.
Yeah, I can't even get past the first 10%. It's sad.
Flying is not enabled on the server.
What the heck? How does one work this? Or is it just luck? I cannot get past these spikes. It like disables and then re-enables. I need to figure out how to get past it. Ah! I don't get it. Alright. You have to like... Let me try that. Oh, yeah, I messed up there. Oh yeah, I get it. Kind of. I get that part. Yeah, I can't do this level. What's this one? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Ah, that's kind of hard. Alright, just get warmed up. I'm doing terrible. No. Who left? Oh, that messes with you. Shit. Okay, jump there. Okay. Alright. Give me a second. Oh. Alright. Alright. This is just me now. That's why, yeah. I didn't get warmed up. There's not a map to get warmed up on. There we go. There's a good map to get warmed up on. Ah. No. Do. So, let me tell you a story about a time when my microwave malfunctioned. So, there was one time where, oh, I should try. Alright, give me a minute. Alright, so. Anyhow, one moment. That'll be good. And one more. What noise is this? Alright, now we're good. Now, back to what I was doing. So here's a story about the worst smell I've ever smelled was from this time. I was playing my computer just like this, and my cousin was cooking ramen noodles in a microwave on a plastic bowl. Well, the microwave malfunctioned somehow, and when it did, it became super powered. It melted the plastic bowl along with the noodles. Just all of it was liquid. The burnt plastic and the burnt ramen noodles smelled so bad that I just started gagging immediately. I left my room and asked my cousin, what are you doing? The microwave is on fire. And my dad came in and just what is going on? I ended up having to leave the entire house. I walked 3 blocks. I could still smell the melted microwave. So yeah. That was probably the worst smell I ever smelled. Was melted plastic and burnt ramen noodles. And it stunk up the whole neighborhood. This is just something like the story time stream. There we go. And here's another story of what happened when I was in high school. I'm no longer in there anymore. So I was in CWI, and I was just doing my work, and this kid walks into class late, or he didn't even belong into class, he was just walked in for some reason. He was in gray and pink t-shirt, and he had a gray and pink hat, and the funny part was, he was in a gray and pink, what is it called? I'm trying to remember what they're called. Never mind, I can't remember what it's called, so I can't tell a story. I'll try to think about it within the next minute. Okay, I got it. So yeah, it was a pink and gray Speedo. So imagine that, a kid walking in a classroom, gray and pink hat, short, and Speedo. Everyone just looks around him. The teacher just started laughing. I started laughing. Everyone started laughing. My friend next to me was just dead asleep. I wake him up dude, you gotta see this. And the kid just casually walks in, sharpens his pencil, and then walks out. And we're just what was that all about? So yeah. Oh wow. Go on. I keep getting messages. No. Oh. Right. Oh, here's a story. This is the worst experience I had while going on a trip. So we were at a place called Multnomah Falls. There's this waterfall place area. There's this concrete roads, and there's like this hiking path that took like an hour to get through. All of it was frozen. It was dead winter. The whole ice ground was frozen. There's waterfall mist just coated the whole concrete area with ice. So it's kind of hard to walk on. And then it was also so cold that it hurt the area we breathed in. So we decided to take the shortcut that would go through a path, that would go through a couple of trails and be like a shortcut. That shortcut was so bad. So it was like insanely steep hill we had to climb up. And by the end of it, my lungs hurt from the frost that I was like in tears. It hurt my brother's stomach so much that he threw up, and it was just a bad day. As we got back down the path, and we witnessed someone slip on the ice, and the ambulance had to come, and that guy got zipped up in a body bag, so I don't think it turned out too well. Yeah, someone may or may not have died during that trip, as he split his skull open on the ice. My second worst experience was this where I nearly died the only time. So it was there's this beach somewhere around where I am, and on this beach, if you go to the right a long time, there's this sandhill that's huge. It's gotta be like 5 stories tall, and all of us tried to climb up it, all the kids, me and everyone else, my cousin, my brothers. I was trying to climb up there with steel-toed boots because I'm just odd like that. It ended up being too difficult, so I decided to take the steel boots off, go barefoot, and just carry them up. So, but when I get to the top, I dropped my steel-toed boots, and my eyes were closed the whole time I was going up because the sand was blowing down the hill and into my eyes. So when I dropped my steel-toed boots, I'm like, oh crap, I gotta open my eyes and just to see where my boots are. So I opened my eyes, and my steel-toed boots were next to me, but what was in front of me was like this 300-foot drop. I was like, oh, I didn't know I was that close to death. So I picked up my boots and went down the hill. If I like went a couple more feet, I would have died. I never would have known because I had my eyes closed because of the sand. Ooh. Now let's talk about Minecraft. The worst possible way I've died in Minecraft. Most upsetting. There's a couple of those. First one was on this modded server. This is a type of modded server where you can spend months making one item. So I was gathering resources. I had 0 hunger. And there's one of those servers where you don't die from starvation. You just like go to half a heart and it stops there. So I was mining at bedrock level at half a heart. And I decided to mine some gems above me, and on top of that gem was gravel. The gravel fell on top of me and I died instantly since I was at half a heart. Lost all valuable gems and stuff, all my tools. I created that server for like a month after that. I'm like, no. I just lost everything at bedrock level. Never gonna be able to find my stuff again. A second worst death on there was when it was on this gun server, and I had dual miniguns, and this guy wanted me to PvP him with the dual miniguns. I'm like, okay, sure. He teleported me into a trap and he got the dual miniguns for me. Which for the VIP, for that costed like $100. So I just lost a $100 gun right there. And I was like, yay! I'm done. Yeah. Oh, I'm doing terrible. Do a song though. No, those two didn't make me mad nearly as bad as the game I got the most upset on. But surprisingly on Borderlands 2. Can't quite remember what made me mad since it was a long time ago. All I remember was something about those loot midgets. I was farming the loot midgets. And something or another upset me so bad that I snapped my keyboard in two and then threw the pieces in the garage. And I got in a lot of trouble because I'm like, damn it, that was my keyboard. Why did I snap it? I called my dad, like, oh, I broke my keyboard. And I got a new keyboard, but I also got in trouble. Yeah. That was a long time ago, though. I should have gotten that coin. Oh well. Alright, this is where I have to focus. Hang on. As far as I've gotten in a while. I always die there. Alright, back where only once have I gone past that annoying jump. It's like, you think you're not jump there, but if you jump there, you die. And I usually don't get there, so I don't get to practice enough. Yeah, I usually just die with some dumb jump like that. I mean, I can just almost not even focus. I can get through all this part. Should we do more stories? I think we should. Alright, I can tell you a story of a prank that was pulled on me when I was in elementary school. I was like really young, so I didn't know better. And my big brother and his friend decided to pull a prank on me. Well, they said they had me believe that there was a headless man going around killing people. And one day I was with them, and his friend, he had like this hoodie, and he had like some coconut or something. Like, oh god, it's the headless coconut man. And his friend tackled my big brother. My big brother was like, save yourself, and I just started running. I didn't know better. I was like second grade. So I just started running, and I look back and like, I was so dumb. Ugh. I think this level is getting boring. After this one, when I switch levels to something harder. Alright, I'm gonna give this one more good try. I switched to a different level. Which one was it? It was this one. Not that one, but this one. This is a good one. Alright. Ah, darn. So. That was lame. Okay. Oh, rip. So, another story. Should I tell another story? Alright, think about that. Another story or no another story? Alright, this is the question that ends up on. You want me to actually try or want to tell another story? Yeah, it's telling a story takes away focus and I end up dying often. Ah, rip. Kinda like that. I can't get any more stories to tell them like that. Tell them I'm gonna actually try. Well, okay. Alright. I got one. So you just, if you get to know me in real life, you'll figure out that I'm very inventive first and I make a bunch of stuff out of basically nothing. So one of the things I made was this quad shooter, and it's kind of like, it's basically, I took a vacuum motor and I found out that when I put a cord on it and I turned it on, it kind of like a saw blade. It just spun up and kept on spinning and the car would shoot off in a random direction. Dangerous as it sounded, that was actually pretty fun to watch. You know, my school got away, let me get away with so much stuff. I actually brought that to school, and dangerous as it was, I didn't get in trouble for it. They didn't tolerate climbing. I hate it when I climb, but I didn't listen. I climb what I want. I'm a monkey. Including the 40-foot roof that I climbed. Some people might have heard of that, some may have. I ended up getting suspended for the last days of school for that. That was fun. Anyway. Yeah. Alright. And actually try until I think of another story. Ah. Oh. Alright. Oh. Alright, here's a story. Yeah, here's a story of when I cracked my head open. Or I didn't crack my head open, it was something else I did. Anyhow, so I was sleeping. For some reason, I can't remember why, it was a long time ago, but I decided to sleep on the couch. Above the couch was a shelf, and I woke up to a huge headache because my brother was gone in a fight, and my big brother, I don't remember what happened. My big brother says, I just nudged my other brother and he fell into the wall, and my little brother says, oh, my big brother shoved me into the wall. They keep blaming each other, so I don't really know what happened. All I know, they got in a fight, and one of them did something, and they ended up slamming against the wall, and that knocked a vase onto my head. And I woke up like, ow, my head. And I put my hand on my head because it hurt. As I pulled my hand away, it was just bloody. Like, oh yeah, this is great. I still have the scar. Oh, I can tell a couple of those stories now. Just about various injuries that have happened to me in strange ways. Let's see which one. Alright, there's this one time. This is gonna sound a little odd. Oh, I got to my point again. I broke my thumb jumping out of a tree. It sounds odd, but I did. So, I was like pitch black. It was like 10 p.m. I was climbing stuff. My cousin was just like, oh, just wait here and I go to the store, I'll be back. So I waited in like this sketchy area. It was like this, it was between a church and a school park. And in this, there's this alleyway in between them. And I waited there in a tree. And I spooked my cousin. Okay, you need to get down. Like, okay. I need lights on the floor so I can actually see where I land. So he does that. He shines both a flashlight and his phone light. And I'm like, oh, whoop. And somehow, when I landed, I broke my sesamoid bone. I might have to look that one up. You're probably not heard of it. But there's some people has what is called a sesamoid bone in their thumbs and stuff. I broke that, which is like in between a bunch of arteries, so I ended up having to do stuff. I broke the bone that a bunch of arteries was attached to my thumb. So, I ended up doing that. I guess the only other entertaining one is holy. Okay, here's another one. Yeah. Alright, whenever I get to that point, I actually have to concentrate. Oh, this stuff is easy to talk. I think I might actually make it. Alright. I have to focus. Gotta focus. Gotta focus. Fudge! Oh! Oh, weird. Alright. That jump is such a short. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Not that one. When I first was playing this map, I used to hit that like 50 times. And I'm just like, it's such a troll. Alright, here's a story about how I became the most OP person in a faction server I used to play on. It's down now, sadly. But I ended up I ended up getting this taken away from me, but what happened is, I donated, I know it's so bad, I donated for 1,000 hearts on this faction server. Which, don't know, 1,000 hearts, there's so much OP stuff on here anyways, not that matter. Well, anyhow, what I ended up doing, I got that 1,000 hearts, and then with the money I have from VIP, I used the shop to make 3 double chests worth of invisibility potions. So now I had a bunch of health and I was always invisible. And I raided a lot of bases like that. Okay, best faction strategy. A good one for me at least, and it works really well. Is always have a base to fall back on. Have a main faction base, that's okay. But you always have like the secret base to fall back on factions. And for example, RIP. For example, I had, on that server, I had a backup home in a cave in the middle of the ocean. Nobody ever found it. So you make it really hidden and you don't faction claim it. Faction claiming just ruins a hidden home. No point making it hidden if it's faction claimed. So you gotta be really good at hiding your home if it's unclaimed. But I'm pretty good at that. So nobody ever finds my home. And nor do I tell anyone. I don't even let my friends in there. It's my faction home and my faction home only. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Oh my god. Should I? Meh. Alright, so I guess so. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you guys the story of the worst fight me and my brother got into. Some of you may have known him as Kloppy. But yeah. So what ended up, this was back when me and Kloppy had a share computer. Like there wasn't my own computer. We just had to share one. We had to take turns, and that's when the ugliest fights broke out. We always fought over the computer. One of them being so I'm not gonna go too much in detail, but what ended up happening is my little brother's gone on a rampage, and I ended up barricading myself in the bathroom. And as I was barricading, I'm like, okay, I think I'm safe. I hear screaming on the other side of the door, and like, something's not right. And all of a sudden, this giant knife punches through the door, and we're right next to my head. And I nearly just shit my pants there. I'm just like, ugh, that would have been bad. Oh my god, it's so bad. Yeah. I mean, imagine how scary that was. You know your brother's mad at you, and you just barricade yourself in the bathroom, and all of a sudden this, like, 5-inch knife just punches through the door. I'm like, that could have been my head. Uh, oh, I see. Those are just that. Hmm. And this stream here for now, I guess. It's gonna take me like another 10 minutes to think of another good story of what happened in my life. I don't know. Oh, I got one more. Okay, I got one more before I go. So this happened on my day of graduating. I was like, we're all lined up for graduation, and I was trying to wave hi to my brothers and my dad. And as I was waving hi, I went to put my hand down and just totally knocked this guy's cap off. And I felt terrible. And he said it was cool with it, but still, just like, oh my god, I just smacked that cap right off of him. That must have been a terrible person to him. So yeah, after this, I'm just gonna go. After this one. Let's go, man. Let's actually try. Okay, I'm KiwiliciousxX and have a nice day.